Ah, good morning, everybody. Oh boy, it's Saturday morning, and wow, I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, okay, and I started writing this political science journal article, and you know, I, it's very tedious job, especially when it comes to drawing this diagram, x-axis, y-axis, you e to the x exponential function to mathematically model this memory time concept. It's so tedious. But when it comes to sentence writing, it's kind of fun sometimes, right? Yeah, so because it's such a sometimes like drawing the diagrams, oh my goodness, I had to start drinking. So I'm drunk now, okay? I started drinking whiskey and vodka because otherwise I would not be able to write this up, this political science journal article, okay? So, because it's too tedious, okay? It's very boring, stressful kind of process. Drawing diagrams, x-axis, y-axis, e to the x, and then in Microsoft Word, you write this equation, right? They did fantastic job, okay? It's better than LaTeX. Okay, Microsoft Word, the insert equation, they did fantastic job. Okay, yeah, it's more user friendly, right? Yeah, so I use that, and I'm very glad that this particular free online political science journal accepts Microsoft Word document as opposed to LaTeX. All right, I don't want to learn LaTeX. Okay, that's just too much work, right? So I wrote about 5 pages, or 6 or 7 pages this morning. Right now it's like 7 o'clock, 3 o'clock, so it took me 3 hours to write up this three. I mean, it took me 3 hours to write up this 5 or 6 or 7 pages. Okay, so by now it's like 10 pages long, single spaced. It took me 3 to 4 or 5 hours. About 3 hours. That's why I didn't want to do this. It's just too much work to write a academic journal article. It's too much work. Oh my goodness. I enjoy it sometimes when I write sentences. Okay, but yeah, I'm not a PhD material. Okay, that's why I had to drop out of PhD. Okay, it's just too much. But if I'm writing at home, I can drink whiskey and vodka. Okay, so no problem. Yeah, I can write it all the time. It may take a month. I think it's gonna take a month to finish this paper. Right? How long this paper will be? Single spaced, yeah, about 20 pages, I think. About. Or 25 or 30 pages, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm gonna stay with Microsoft Word. I'm not gonna do LaTeX, okay? That's just, come on. Give me a break. I'm not gonna do LaTeX. No. I stick with Microsoft Word. Their insert equation, they did fantastic job. Very user friendly, GUI, graphical user interface. They did very good job there. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. How about some physics and mathematics journal articles? Well, I may have to learn some LaTeX, okay, because subscript, superscript, yeah, yeah, but in time, yeah, I have 2 years to write all these papers, okay, so no problem. Yeah, but I did enjoy writing this 5 pages in this political science journal article, okay. I did. Yeah. We take 5 minutes break, okay, and then I give you some sneak peek, okay. Yeah. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning, right? And I started writing this, continued to write this article. That started about a week ago, right? And it was so stressful and burdensome, bothersome. So I started drinking, okay? And it came out alright, okay? So 5 pages worth this morning for 4 hours, 3 or 4 hours. Yeah. So I'm kind of worked up, okay? And drunk too. Alright, we'll take 5 minutes and I'll give you some sneak preview. Okay? Oh boy. Give me 5 minutes, okay? Oh boy. Yeah, a lot of work. Okay, so this academic writing is so intense. I mean, I know how to do this, okay? Because when I was in PhD program in Ivy League school, Eastern Coast, Ithaca, New York, Cornell University, okay? Yeah, I did write all this, okay? So I have some experience with these academic articles, okay? It's just too intense experience. So whenever I write this article, I have to take this. It's too soft now, okay? So I get constipation. Ay. And which is good because it's like purging of your GI tract, gastrointestinal. Yeah, washing it out. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, but so I really didn't want to do this. Okay, but high and Almighty God, heaven, man upstairs, he forced me to do this. Why? Because I failed to get elected. Right. So uh, not enough people know about me. Right. The voters in this district, some of them know about me, and so they voted for me. 110 people so far. Okay, they did vote. Yeah, it's not final yet because absentee ballots still being counted. Maybe it take a week or two. Okay, but yeah, so far 110 people voted for me. I'm eternally grateful. All right, and some of them I interfaced with them in Facebook. Okay. Oh, thank you for voting for me. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not famous. Okay, so not enough people know enough about me to vote for me. Okay, so they voted for somebody else. I got only like 2 or 3% of the votes. Okay, yeah, so about 97% of people voted for somebody else because they know them, but they don't know me. Okay, so all right. That's how it goes. Yeah, we understand. Okay, humanology. Right, so I need to be famous so that people would get to know me. Okay, so that's why I'm writing these journal articles to be famous so that people will vote for me in the next election, 2 years from now. Right? Yeah. So God forced me my hands, and I think it was a good choice for God to have failed me in this election so that I write these ideas down. Okay, so it's good wisdom on his part, Mr. God. I agree. Yeah, it takes extra effort to do this, but I think it's the right thing to do. Okay, so yeah, I think it's the right thing to do. Okay, so yeah, no complaints, no problem. Okay, so academic writing, journal paper, sure. Yeah, I like the way it's going. Okay, so it's kind of lyrical, humoristic sometimes, a lot of mathematics. Yeah, but not too technical. It's just high school algebra, high school calculus, e to the x exponential function, and integration. It's high school calculus. Okay, it's nothing fancy, right? Yeah, so it's going pretty well, but in the meantime, yeah, I write some jokes in this paper because I want to entertain people, okay? Because otherwise it's too boring, right? I don't want to be boring. I don't want to get bored. Sneak peek, sneak preview. Okay, it's about Adam and Eve, right? A man and a woman. Okay. Yeah, so there's Adam and Eve, right? But sometimes in this particular context, right, we are talking about memory time. Okay, maybe Eve is an ex-girlfriend of Adam, right? Time long ago in the past, remote past. So yeah, so Eve is ex-girlfriend of Adam. Okay, so e to the x, ex, x, but no pun intended, please. That was no joke. Okay, because otherwise it's too dry, boring, desert environment of mathematics. Okay, so let's moisten up a little bit. Okay, yeah, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband. Okay, what's wrong with that? I mean, we all had that experience, right? X dates. So I cracked a joke about it. Okay, e to the x exponential function, Euler's number e raised to the x exponent, right? Yeah. So that's a sneak preview. Okay. Other than that, yeah, I got nothing more to say. All right. I just type it up, okay, through the diagram that we have done here in humanology series. Okay. Memory time, relational distance, okay, inversely proportional, okay, yeah. Okay, we take 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, or maybe 10 minutes, okay? Yeah. I'm kind of tired, alright, so I'm working on this paper for 3 hours, okay? So. Okay, so we're gonna keep this episode short. Okay, I've been working on this paper for 3 hours. Alright, so so what else did I say in this paper? It's like this. Okay, let's put it simply. Alright, so I'm a fan of Madonna for Paul Simon or Simon and Garfunkel, Beatles, Beach Boys, okay. But I've never met them. I'm just a fan. I know them, but they don't know me. They don't. I never met Madonna or Beach Boys, Beatles. Never met them, but I don't mind at all. I'm just a fan. I'm a customer, consumer, client, patron of their products and services. So I buy their CD. Yeah, the Beautiful South. Yeah, British band. I'm a huge fan. But I never been to their concert. They came to America a couple of times, right? Several, maybe dozens of times, okay? But I never been in their concert, okay? But I'm a huge fan, right? I know them, the Beautiful South, like Paul Hitton and Dave Rotheray and some others, okay? Band members. Yeah, you have this Brian Corrigan and Jacqueline Abbott, right? I know their names, but they don't know my name. I don't mind. They make good music. They sing very well, right? Yeah, so I'm going to purchase some part of my paycheck, okay, their CD, and I listen to their music. Okay, I don't care whether they know me or not, right? Voters same way in election, okay. 110 people voted for me, okay. Perhaps I've never met them in person, okay. Perhaps I don't know their names, but they know my name and they did vote for me. Why? Because they liked my ideas and they don't care whether I know them or not. Okay? President Trump or Vice President Joe Biden, they are human beings. Okay? They cannot possibly meet every single voters, right? But we still vote for them, right? I'd rather vote for President Trump. The Vice President Joe Biden, he's just too old. He's too low energy. Like gerontocracy, ruled by old people. Yeah, there's some terminology about that. Okay, yeah. President Trump, yeah, he's old too, but I think he got slightly more energy than Vice President Joe Biden. Perhaps slightly better ideas than Vice President Joe Biden. Yeah, all this BLM, COVID 19, it happened right under President Trump's nose. And he couldn't quite stop it, okay? He's no JFK, he's no FDR, President Trump, right? But he says it will get even worse under Vice President Joe Biden's leadership. And I have to happen to agree with him, right? Yeah, President Trump, he's not FDR, JFK, okay? He didn't quite deal with it very well. BLM, COVID 19, okay? But yeah, I do agree with him saying that, yeah, Vice President Joe Biden, it will be a lot worse, okay? So I would rather vote for President Trump. It all comes down to less of two evils. You have dumb and dumber, right? Less of two evils, okay? But I'm not gonna vote for President Trump. I'm gonna vote for myself because I'm also running, right? I will write down my name over their names, like stepping upon their names in my election ballot, where nobody is seeing. It's just me. It's cartooned election ballot in Alaska. I write down my name over their dumb and dumber names. Right? Yeah. It's a protest. Private, peaceful protest. Okay. Because we are law-abiding, hardworking citizens, right? Don't you ever forget that. Okay? Yeah, we are peaceful, hardworking, law-abiding citizens. Okay, so when we protest, nobody sees it. Just like Jesus said, when you pray in close quarter. Okay, so in this close quarter election ballot curtained, I will take a selfie picture with my cell phone, of course. Okay, I write down my name or their dumb names. Okay, because I'm also running for president in 2020. 2020 vision. Okay, this is my presidential campaign model. Unfortunately, yeah, I won't be there in the ballot, but I will write down my name as a protest. Okay. Okay. But President Trump, yeah, he's trying, right? Yeah. I think he's a good man. Vice President Joe Biden, yeah, I also think he's a good man too, but he's too old. Very low energy. Right? President Trump, he's old too. Yeah, like gerontocracy, ruled by old people. Okay, that's why I ran. That's why I'm still running for president. Okay. But you are so drunk. Oh, drunkocracy. Ruled by the drunkard, alcoholic. Ruled by the alcoholic. What's that about? Uh, no problem. You don't want to vote for me, then don't vote for me, okay? It's your right. It's not your duty to vote. It's your right to vote, okay? So you don't vote, that's fine. You may vote. You don't have to vote. It's not a duty, it's a right. Okay? Whatever. But I'm too drunk. It's Saturday morning. I've been writing these 5, 6, 7 pages of this journal article, okay? So I gotta go to bed, okay? Alright, thank you. Good night. Have a nice Saturday, okay? Thank you.